What up, internet people? This is Doyle with Thinking Outside the Longbox, a pop culture, a podcast where and other co-hosts like to discuss anything pop culture related, from movies, television, comics, video games, just pretty much anything. We kind of just like to have a good time. So if you're listening to this review from that, thanks so much for being a follower. If not, please give us a shot. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, our podcast is probably available there. So if not, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, just our own website. We're out there as easy as we can be to listen to, so we'd really love it if you guys would pop in, say hi, yeah, that'd be great. But today I'm here to talk to you about a comiXology original comic, Afterlift. It is a Will Eisner Award winner for Best Digital Comic, and it is written by Chip Zdarsky and drawn by Jason Loo or Lou. I'm not 100% sure because I'm just not familiar with this artist. He seems to be very new to comics, but his art, I wouldn't have guessed that by the art in the book. I wouldn't have known who drawn obviously they always tell you who's the artist of the book, but if I had to guess, I wouldn't have been able to guess that this is a brand new artist. Specifically because of like the very hard things that he has to draw in this book. This book has an overarching theme, which we'll get into in a second, but a lot of it takes place either in a vehicle or from the perspective of being right outside the vehicle. And if you've ever drawn a vehicle or tried to draw a vehicle, you'll know that it's very difficult keeping everything not only in perspective but in the correct orientation. And these vehicles are traveling not only through cities but like on buildings and anywhere you can imagine, in hell, purgatory, or heaven. So that was very impressive, I thought, from a new artist. Also, the colorist, Paris Allen, I believe, Alleyne, or Aline, or I'm just not good with names, but also new to me as a colorist, but very solid work. I'm not sure if this comic can be purchased in like smaller bite-sized comics. It's probably about the length of about 5 comics or so. My review copy is one like 135 page book. There's some cool stuff at the end that's just add-on. But like I said, this book has a ton of different environments, and all of those environments have their own color palettes and unique look and design. And to go through and have all of those environments be very vibrant, very easily recognizable, and very good, as far as, I mean, the colors just look very good. I would think would be a difficult thing to do in such a small run of a book, or such a small area. There's an environment, there might only be 6 pages, and that environment has its own unique look and color, which is very cool to me. In a lot of books you'll see like Spider-Man and stuff like that, the city is the background, and that city is pretty much the background the entire time. And you're gonna have just multiple comics where you get to play with that and hone that skill in this comic. It's not like that at all. You have 5 or 6 pages here, 5 or 6 pages there, and they all got to look totally different. So I don't want to harp on the color too much. This color is just something I notice. I know a lot of people don't care about it. The book could be in black and white, but I just wanted to give props where props are due. That looks really cool. The comic itself is about a Uber, I guess, driver. I don't think it's Uber in the book for obvious reasons, legal reasons probably, but very much the same idea. A rideshare platform where a demon contacts our main character Janice for a pickup, and as she picks him up, they then pick up a ghost, and Janice is now unwittingly on a journey to escort our main demon character Dumu, D-U-M-U, I believe. I don't know how you pronounce that. Dumu? Well, anyway, they are taking them to the afterlife. I guess that's just how souls are transported in this world. It's always been that way, as you get explained to in the comic. You need a soul tethered to life to escort the soul to the afterlife. essentially. Yeah, it's Dumu. I'm over here like not paying attention to you at all. But the character design, I would go into be very solid. Everyone has their own unique look. The demons are drawn really cool. You get to see Lucifer in this comic, and his artwork is pretty fucking cool. Excuse the language, but it's pretty fucking cool. And then, yeah, I don't know. I pretty much enjoy the comic entirely. It's not a hard read. You can read real fast if you want. I read it twice. You can pour through this book in half an hour, 25 minutes, or you can spend your time and enjoy the artwork, get a better perspective, and read it, over the course of like an hour and a half or so. I did both. I read it kind of slow through and enjoyed the artwork, and then read it again quickly to get just a second read through before I talked about it, but also just see if I missed anything. The book has a twist in it that I don't want to talk about because I don't want to spoil it. But like I said, you're kind of in this car with our unwitting main character escorting the soul to hell. She obviously doesn't want to do that because what living person will want to condemn some person they've never met to hell. But that's where our story kind of takes place on that journey. Obviously, things go awry, and we get to see, pretty much everything that the afterlife would have to offer, from purgatory to hell to heaven to Rainbow Bridge to heaven, to the River Styx. So the environments are really cool, really interesting. I don't want to go into the driving of those things again because I don't want to spoil the comic, but I would definitely give this comic 2 thumbs up. Chip did a great job writing it. Great job from Jason drawing it. Great color, great everything. There is the only thing I would knock on this book at all are there's 2 different parts of the book where I would say the transition was really choppy, but that's just nitpicking. I would have loved to see them kind of go more into detail with from one scene to another. It just kind of seemed like it was oh, we're off to the next thing. But again, that's nitpicking. The book's really good. It probably just would have been extra pages for no reason. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at some of the art. These are cool little just full art blasts you get in the back of the comic. Look what I said, that perspective drawn with multiple vehicles. That must have been hard, dude. That must have been hard as crap, dude. That's your cover, obviously your Virgin cover. You get some really cool add-ons here at the back from character development. Chip Zdarsky talking a little bit about working with Jason and Jason's progression through this. They even crack jokes about drawing cars, how that would be hard. But you get to see some of the sketch art. Let's blow it up here. This is a sketch environment, the car pulling up to the, I guess, River Styx or I forget what they call it exactly in this comic, but just some really cool add-ons at the back of the book, extra stuff that I personally always appreciate. It's cool to have a look into the book and how the book was made. It's from Dark Horse and comiXology, and thanks so much, guys, for giving us a listen. Again, my name is Doyle Daniels with Thinking Outside the Longbox podcast. Please look us up. Please join us as we like to talk about random stuff. That's fun. We would love to hear from you guys. And again, if you're a comic book fan, I highly suggest Afterlift, comiXology original Will Eisner Award winner book from Dark Horse. So thanks so much and have a great day, guys. Bye.